Good day, my viewers. How are we doing? How is everything? I welcome myself back to the classroom. My name remains Oginni Ayoola, your online facilitator. I just want to talk about the transformer oil filtrations. In concluding one by 15 MVA engineers association that said we are constructing for one of the biggest discos in Nigeria. We carry out these filtrations in one of our transformer, of which at least they also want to tell us what filtration is all about. How do we go about filtration? So filtration is just a process of removing a contaminant like a dissolved gas, like a slug, like a solid particle, like a moisture from our transformer. Normally, transformer oil in transformer does about two or three things. One, it acts as an insulator to protect the transformer. It acts as a coolant, as a lubricant, and so many things in the transformer. So for us to maintain the level of the insulation inside the transformer, so we need to filtrate the transformer oil. The transformer oil comes in drums. So before you pour it in the transformer, you need to first of all test and check the dielectric strength of that your transformer. Then you go into your filtration. So I said, why do you filter your transformer? One, to maintain what dielectric strength of your transformer since it has an insulation. Number two, to remove all the moistures. It is possible for a transformer water to enter the transformer, and once there is a moisture, it reduces the dielectric strength of that transformer and it won't be able to work perfectly the way it is. And before you know it, it start acting as a conductor. Number three, to eliminate the gaseous materials that escape into the transformer. Transformer out as a coolant, and when there is a gas inside that transformer, it will be able it will reduce the power of cooling in the transformer. Then it won't be able to cool anything anymore. So I say that is to remove all the slug, the dirties. When a transformer has been in a location for a very long period, there are some dirty that can enter into it, and all these things can reduce the lifespan of the transformer. It can prevent that is, all those things can cause trouble to the transformer. So we have about three ways or three methods of doing transformer filtration. One of it is vacuum filtrations. So what is vacuum filtration? Vacuum is just carrying your transformer through what to remove the gaseous part or a moisture from the transformer. How do you do this one? You heat the transformer to a certain temperature. So once you heat it, some of the moistures inside it will remove. Then you now pass through a vacuum that you're seeing on the screen now, a vacuum machine whereby it will extract away all those solid particles that you don't need. Then transformer is good. Transformer oil is good for use. That is what we call vacuum method of filtration. Number two, pressure method of filtration. That one you use what? A filter paper is a machine too that has a filter paper whereby you filter some of your solid as well from the liquid so that the transformer can go back to the original listing. All these things they are processed. One number three, I call it centrifugal separations. When we were in secondary school, we were taught about method of separation. So part of it is centrifugal. Centrifugal is that you put there's sometimes that are moistures in it that has been contaminated by moisture. So what they do is you also roll them together. So the highly dense part material will go down like water and oil. Now the water will go down, the oil will be at the top. Then you sieve it off with your machine. Then it is good to use. Say the filtering process. Number one thing for your filtering process is when you test your transformer first. After you test, you know the electric strength of it, whether it is still meeting the capacity of which we want to use. Different transformer with different capacity. We have that carry 33 kV, that carry 132. And we have some power transformers too. The transformer you use for the power or the power transformer are different. So now, after you check the sample check, you carry out what a oil eating, which is all those methods that I said. You can pick any of the three methods. Why? The third one is what? Removal of the contaminations. The third one is what? After you remove what? The post filtrations. Then you filter it very well. All these things we always think about 2 or 3 days. Then your transformer oil is good to be used. Pour it into the transformer. Test it again. Yes, to know that it has met the standard, then you cannot pour it back. So now, why are we why are we testing that transformer? I said, well, you can test a new transformer oil to show, or you can filter them to bring them back to the normal, maybe through the transportation or whatsoever error. Number two, deterioration. When transformer has been in a location for so many years, it will deteriorate. Then you need to what? Check it. For my maintenance purpose, you can schedule a maintenance maybe after 1 year or 2 years. I need to just what? Filtrate this transformer. What is important of filtration in rounding up? Number one, to extend the lifespan of the transformer. Two, to prevent what? The cost of repair. Because when this thing breaks down, you know what it costs. And you know transformer is the lifeline of the substation. I believe we've been able to learn something today. Don't hesitate to just share, like, and comment on my post. We'll meet in the next class. Bye for now.